All right, let's jump right in. We need to talk about something really important, those invisible chains of digital distraction. We're going to build a system, a real system, to help you finally break free, stop the endless scrolling, and actually start making progress on the future you want.
Just let that sink in for a second. Every single minute, you're handing over your future. If you don't get a handle on your attention, like right now, you are absolutely going to wake up in a couple of years and wonder where all that time, all that potential just disappeared.
So let's get one thing crystal clear from the start. If you feel stuck, if you feel like you can't focus, it is not because you're lazy. It's not a willpower problem. It's because you are living in an environment that is literally engineered to keep you in a state of constant reaction.
And here's how that trap works. Every little ping, every notification, every single time you decide whether to click or scroll, that's a tiny decision. And each one of those micro decisions chips away at your mental energy. So by the time you actually get to the important stuff, your real goals, you've got nothing left in the tank. They just feel impossibly heavy. Now, I'm serious. Pause this right now. For 5 seconds, just pull out your phone and look at your screen time for today. You have to see the number. You have to make this personal before we can even begin to fix it. So, did you look? If that number is anything over 3 hours a day, this is what you're staring at. Over the next 2 years, you are actively choosing to spend 45 full 24-hour days of your one life staring into a glowing rectangle instead of building your future. 45 days. Okay, that's the bad news. But the good news is we can fix it. And to get where you want to be by 2026, you don't need to just wish for it. You need a system. So let's build what we're going to call your attention shield. This is your first line of defense, and it is so simple. First, the digital sunset. All screens go off an hour before bed. This protects your sleep, which is everything. Second, the grayscale switch. Trust me on this. Turning your phone to black and white makes it so much less appealing. And third, the app audit. Just delete one useless app a week. Look, this isn't about quitting tech. It's about you being the one who decides when the world gets access to your mind. Now, this next part, this might be the most crucial piece of the whole thing. That first hour of your day, it sets the tone for everything that follows. It's the difference between a day of intention and a day of just reacting. We have to build a morning fortress. I'm going to ask you a question and be totally honest with yourself. Is your phone on your nightstand? Because if the answer is yes, you've already lost the first battle of the day before you've even opened your eyes. You're starting your day on their terms, not yours. But the fix is way, way simpler than you think. Before you even think about touching your phone, do these 3 things. Drink a big glass of water. Get 10 minutes of actual sunlight in your eyes if you can, and move your body for a few minutes. That's it. This simple routine hits the reset button on your biology and sends a powerful signal to your brain that you are in charge today. So we've defended our energy, right? Now we have to direct it. See, overwhelm is the absolute best friend of procrastination. The antidote to that is to turn all that chaos into a clear, simple process. You know why most people never get anything done? Their to-do list is a mile long, so they just get paralyzed and do nothing. The rule of 3 cuts through all that noise. You just pick 3 things. 3 high-impact things that, if you get them done, the day is a win. That's it. It's that simple. But here's the thing. It's not just about a list. You can't just rely on willpower. That's a losing game. You have to design your environment so that focus is the easiest option. I mean, think about it. If your phone is sitting on your desk, you will check it. If your workspace is a mess, your mind is going to feel like a mess. So let's drill down the core pillars of the system real quick. First, digital sunset. You own your evenings, you protect your sleep. Done. Second, morning sunlight. This is how you win that first hour so you can win the day. You start with intention, not reaction. And third, the rule of 3. This gives your energy focus and ruthless clarity. Because these aren't just clever life hacks, you know? These are the actual architectural pillars you're going to use to build a new identity. And that right there, that brings us to the most critical piece of this entire thing. You will never, ever rise above the story that you tell yourself. You have to consciously, deliberately shift your identity from being a passive consumer to being an active producer. I mean, just look at the difference here. A consumer reacts to whatever the day throws at them. A producer directs their day. A consumer spends attention like it's worthless. A producer invests it.
Every time you choose to read a book for 10 minutes instead of scrolling a feed, you are casting a vote for that producer version of yourself.
Okay, let's not just talk about it, let's do it. Pick up your phone right now. Seriously, find that one app that sucks up all your time and move it. Bury it on the last page inside a folder. Just add a little bit of friction. Make it harder to slip into that bad habit. That small action, that's a producer move. So let's bring this all home. If you remember one thing, remember this. The person you will be in 2026, the life you will be living, it is being built right now. It's being built by the small, quiet, disciplined choices you make when nobody else is watching. And that's the hard truth. This is the quiet work. Nobody is going to give you a medal for putting your phone down and getting to work. But in 2 years, the results of that quiet work, well, they're going to be impossible to ignore. And that's what it all comes down to, right? You can step into 2026 with the same habits and the same excuses, or you can start the quiet work today and build someone new. The choice is yours.